Hey there, Tyler here, one of the creators behind the Kingdoms trading card game. If you're one of the subscribers or you just like to watch my videos, thank you so much for watching. So in this video, I'm just going to do a brief overview of the art supplies and my methods of how I draw cards. And so I'm going to be doing my attempt at B-roll as I am talking about what I use. So first of all, my primary markers that I use are Tombow markers. They're water-based markers. Until I got those, I hadn't been into drawing for quite some time, since about the 8th, 9th grade or whatever. And so when I got back into these, I was really impressed with how the colors came out and how they felt. I love the brush tip, not your typical Crayola pointy tip, even though I do know Crayola is coming out with better products. But I love the Tombow markers. You can see I have a decent color range. There's definitely a couple more sets that I need to get, but I love them. And the more I draw with them, the better I'm getting at learning how to blend the colors and do some fades. And so I'm just learning and hopefully getting better at my techniques that I'm using for them. I like the colorless blenders that they offer, and I do have some Tombow fine liners that I use for outlining my pencil sketches. Secondly, for the drawing pads that I use these drawing pads that you see right here. They're meant for watercolor, which thankfully, because when I was using the Tombow markers, I was just using them on standard computer printing paper, and they stunk. They looked really bad. But this paper really handles it well, and what's really nice is you can really throw down a lot of it, and it won't tear up the paper too bad. And what's nice is you can draw on both sides of the paper, and you're just fine. There's no bleed through. But I love these drawing pads. The bigger one I use primarily for the actual cards that you see in the game, and then the smaller one is more of a developmental one. It's where I come up with ideas, it's where I brainstorm, and it's also where I work on concepts for other games that I'm trying to work on in the time being. This other drawing pad that I'm showing you right now is a digital one that some very close friends of mine got for me. And this one I have not used quite a lot. And it's just because I was having some computer technicalities, but I have recently gotten a couple programs, and so I'm hoping to start using this just to make the quality of the cards that much better. It's super cool from how I've seen it work so far, but I'm excited to dive deeper into it. What I'm showing you next is just a basic set of colored pencils I got. Nothing fancy, even though I am wanting to get into using colored pencil. I don't know why it didn't click, but I was having a really hard time digging the look of the pencils on the current drawing pads that I have. But it's just because those pads aren't meant for pencil. They were just too textured, and so if you draw on a smoother surface, the colors just come down a lot cleaner. You can get some better gradients, and they just look a lot better. And I think they would fit the look of Kingdoms, and they would meet kind of the standard that I'm trying to put. Lastly, what I'm showing is just my basic pencil case. Nothing fancy. I have a couple fine liners in there. I have a black Tombow marker if I ever want to just do some rough shading and sketching, and then I have a couple different pencils with some different lead types, so that way if I do want to do a true pencil drawing, I have that. But just really nice to have on the go. I don't have to worry about a pen snapping if I'm putting it in my bag because it's in this protective case, and I'm really glad I have that. So that is all my things that I use for creating the Kingdoms trading card game. Maybe I'll have to show you my creation process on the computer itself. Now, before I do end the video, I just do want to say, as I try to say in all my videos, I believe in Jesus. I believe in a God that has created the whole world, which means I do believe in a God that has created you. And so if you've ever gave Christianity a thought, or if you feel like there's something out there, I can tell you that it's God, and God, who has created you in his image, desires to have a relationship with you. And so if you want to give your heart to God, you can message me and I'll walk you through that process, and I would love to just see your relationship with Jesus flourish. Anyways, please like, subscribe, comment on this video, let me know what you use if you are into creating your own card games or just drawing in general, and stay tuned for next week's video, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks.